Good morning. This is Mark Soderberg with ADM Investor Services with your morning ag outlook for Thursday, February the 22nd. Markets are mixed here overnight in two-sided trade. Currently, corn is up about a penny or two. Soybean prices up 2 to 3. Wheat is higher across the board, leading the upside movement here, 5 to 10 higher. Products are mixed, up a touch in the meal, down a little bit in the bean oil. Corn did make a new contract low overnight here in the spot March contract. Now that is for the sixth consecutive session and makes that 10 out of the past 11 as confidence in South American production just continues to grow. U.S. dollar is down a little bit this morning, helping to provide a little bit of a boost to agricultural prices. The U.S. dollar hitting a 3-week low. Speculative traders yesterday were net sellers pretty much across the board in the ag space. In corn, we're very likely to see a new record large short position by money managers in tomorrow's CFTC report. Open interest across the board was down yesterday with the exception of corn, which was up just over 5,000 contracts, an indication of new shorts entering the marketplace. Yesterday afternoon, the Rosario Grain Exchange in Argentina lowered both their corn and soybean production forecasts. Their corn estimate at 57 million metric tons is down 2 million metric tons from last month. However, it's still 2 million metric tons above the USDA forecast. In soybeans, they lowered their production forecast there, 2.5 million metric tons to 49.5. That's a touch below the USDA's 50 million metric ton forecast from earlier in February. Later today, we do expect crop updates out from the Buenos Aires Grain Exchange. Overall weather pattern in South America remains mostly favorable, perhaps a bit too wet across some of the northeastern growing regions of Brazil. We could see some localized flooding there. Southern and southwest areas of the country are expected to see much lighter showers with net drying expected. However, that should be favorable for soybean harvest and finishing up the planting of the second corn crop. Follow-up rains will be needed, however, in March in order to keep production prospects high. Southwest growing areas of Argentina expected to see some showers here through the weekend and then throughout much of the rest of the country expected by next week. We get our weekly ethanol production data today at 10 o'clock Central Standard Time. That is delayed a day because of the President's Day holiday. We look for production to hold pretty close to last week's 1,083 barrel per day pace as margins remain decent given the continued decline in input costs. Corn bulls have been hopeful that ethanol would qualify for tax incentives in the production of sustainable aviation fuel. With the move to fresh 3-year lows here in recent weeks, it seems the market is bracing for disappointing news regarding potential revisions to the GREET model, which is a model used to measure greenhouse gas emissions. An update from the EPA and the Biden administration is expected on March 1st. Much of the U.S. will remain in a much above normal weather pattern here into early parts of March, although a few cold episodes appear likely to be dipping down from Canada. Showers here over the next 7 days are expected to favor the eastern corn belt. Look for a slight uptick in drought conditions, particularly in the western corn belt and southern plains with the updated U.S. drought monitor later today. So a little bit higher here across the board, hopefully generate some momentum here to the upside, recovering some of these recent heavy losses. Thank you for listening, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful day.